The U.S. State Department fired more than 1,300 employees on Friday in line with a dramatic reorganization plan from the Trump administration that critics say will damage America's global leadership and efforts to counter threats abroad.
It's important to support the people who've worked so hard for this country and for our foreign policy. And so while I hope that their firing, which I consider illegal, is going to be somehow retracted, it's important to let them know today that we're here for them, and we appreciate that they've given their lives. And I know, because I gave 30 years of my life to help America's interests overseas.
And to those that have been riffed, to those that have been fired today, I just want to say I'm sorry. And you have deserved better than this. I think every single person, when you leave this building, you walk through out those doors for the final time, you should do it with honor and dignity. You should not do it out of humiliation and out of this type of weaponization of politics. You deserve better.
We need to do everything we can to stop what's happening right now. That has to happen in the courts. It has to happen in the Congress. But most of all, this is what gives me great hope, it has to happen in communities all over the country. And people are standing up like you are right now. And what dictators and authoritarians and bullies want is they want people to go away. They want them to be quiet. They want them to go quietly into the night. But real patriots, they stand up at moments like this. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you all for being wonderful patriots.
The department sent layoff notices to 1,107 civil servants and 246 Foreign Service officers with assignments in the United States, according to a senior department official who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss personnel matters. Notices said positions were being abolished and the employees would lose access to State Department headquarters in Washington and their email and shared drives by 5 p.m., according to a copy obtained by the Associated Press. As fired employees packed their belongings, dozens of former colleagues, ambassadors, members of Congress, and others spent a warm, humid day protesting outside, holding signs saying, "Thank you to America's diplomats, and we all deserve better." They mourned the institutional loss from the cuts and highlighted the personal sacrifice of serving in the Foreign Service.
This is devastating. This is also self-sabotage, pulling people back from the front lines when we really need them the most. Now that we have the tensions in the Middle East, ascendant China, and aggressive Russia, what are we doing pulling back the people who know how to deal with these tensions in the world?
I'm outraged by the way federal employees are being treated in this particular case. It obviously undermines our standing in the world and is a great gift to China and Russia.
My reaction was, it was hard to believe that this was actually happening. We have incredibly skilled diplomats, a number of who've already left. The State Department was already hemorrhaging. We've got skilled diplomats who, I heard of someone today who spoke 5 languages, who's been given notification that her services are no longer wanted, and she was headed to a dangerous country. So when I first heard of this, I think I couldn't believe it was really happening. And now today, as I'm learning about many impressive colleagues who served our country bravely and with great skill and knowledge, I've heard that so many are being asked to leave or told to leave.